But I'm glad we get to celebrate the 250th anniversary of this great nation, and I think it can be great at times. We'll see. I don't know if
We'll
we.
see.
I'm not trying to make it great again because I don't know if it was. I don't know if it was that great to begin with, but but yeah, we're trying to make it somewhat good.
Make America good again. Is that what you're trying to do, Ray?
Yeah, I guess so.
MAGA with a soft G. Maha,
Yeah.
Maha.
Yeah.
Like, why is the hat still red though, Ray? It's confusing, brother. It's confusing.
It's burgundy.
It's burgundy, yeah.
It's cardinal. It's not red.
At least put an accent over the G, like an Inye or something. Differentiate yourself, brother.
Right.
Now, I'm not MAGA, I'm Maha. Maha. It's a difference. Making America good again, y'all. But you know what, Ray? Like, there's a lot going on, man. 250 years, as you said, of this experiment. The notion of a nation, if you will, Ray Williams. And there are some things that are constant. The pursuit of life, the pursuit of liberty, and when it comes to basketball, the pursuit of LeBron James. We got lots of free agency news to talk about. The NBA is wilding out right now, Ray. Like, it's ridiculous. So we're going to talk about that. As I alluded to off the top, we actually have some video game conversation to get into, man, because Ray and I are both still, to this day, avid gamers, man. And who knows what else we'll get into on this edition of the Kings of Sport, Ray. But I feel like we do need to kind of start with the guest of honor, this raggedy heifer, as I alluded to earlier, this raggedy heifer named America. She turned 250 today, Ray. So you know, all jokes aside, you were, in the nation's capital, Ray. What are you feeling today as America celebrates its 250th, Ray? Is there any sense of pride in you as a red-blooded American wearing your Maha hat?
A little. I mean, yeah, I do have a bit of pride because I guess I could speak for both of us. We weren't around, or at least we weren't at the knowledgeable age when the centennial or the bicentennial, I should say. So I guess I feel a little bit of something, but marketing always has to try to capitalize, and now you got red, white, and blue Oreos and red, white, and blue cinnamon toast crunches. Like, what is going on? Like, y'all use anything to try to capitalize and make money off of.
I mean, that's the most American thing of all. That's a fitting tribute, right?
That is true. I think capitalism might have lasted even longer than 250 years, but I digress.
Real quick, Ray, because you mentioned the bicentennial, which was back in 76. Neither one of us were around for it. This, not to bring the mood down, Ray, before the party's already started, but this may be our first and last centennial, Ray. Grand opening, grand closing, because I can't speak for you. You went to the gym this morning, Ray. You worked out. You got your sweat on this morning, dog. I slept in because I didn't have to work today. This might be my last centennial, brother. I don't know if I'm going to be around in 50, dog.
You ain't going to make it.
But I can't guarantee it.
To 2076.
I don't know if I'm gonna make it to 2076, my boy.
Get you there.
I gotta get there to see America through UFC Freedom 300. I gotta make it, Ray. Make it.
Oh no, I ain't gonna be in the ellipse that day. They gonna have to.
Who is this old man out here hanging around the fights?
Yeah.
Back in my day,
right? I'd be like the old boxing historian Bert Sugar. You're gonna have to drag me out there. Yeah, man. I feel a little bit of something because again, this is a free nation, and I hate when people will be like, well, they got it worse somewhere else, because it's like, well, we got to be happy because other people got it worse. But
Mm.
but for the most part, we're free, quote unquote. Um, it's like, I know a lot of people fought before us, a lot of our ancestors, and um, a lot of the elders have fought for us to get here and to make this country what it is, especially as African Americans.
Mm.
When the nation was pretty much built on our backs, or we built it on our backs, and yeah, I do feel pride in the community that I'm coming out of, and feel proud of the people, because we still remain resilient, even though um, I guess African Americans are the are the Will Smith to America's Ben Vereen daddy.
Mm.
Why come you
Mm.
don't want me, man?
Mm. Well,
But
they want everything about us except for us. You know,
mhm,
they want the cool, they want the swagger, they want the music, they want the athletic exploits, but they don't want us as people with sovereign human rights. But here's the thing, Ray,
yes,
because like you, I'm proud, man. I'm proud to be an American.
which
Shout
they
out.
played at UFC 300 or
Yeah, of course they
250.
did. Of course they did. Like I bet they played that 2 or 3 times. Where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the man who died to give that right for me. And I proudly stand up next to. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie, Ray. The more I'm singing the song, it's actually a decent song. Lee
It's a
Greenwood
decent
wrote.
song,
It's a
but
decent little song, dog.
it's been co-opted.
It has been co-opted, man, and
Yeah.
Lee's been co-opted. So
Oh yes.
there you have it. But I think, like you said, you can be proud of a country and still point out the country's flaws, still point out when the country does wrong, still point out when the country's leadership is not doing what it can to make this a more perfect union, you know. And it's like one of my favorite Chris Rock jokes. He's like talking about America and people, particularly black people's relationship with America. He's like, America is like the uncle that paid your way through college all 4 years, but molested you every summer.
Mm.
It's like, yeah, that's a dark joke, but it's a fitting joke, because it's like, yeah, America does grant folks freedom and opportunity and the foundation to do whatever they want to do, Ray. But it does
Mhm.
come with strings attached. It does come with limitations and liabilities. And so, you know, the people that are like, if you don't like it here, you can go somewhere else. And I'm like, why?
Right.
This my home too.
Mhm.
That old song, Ray, this land is my land.
Mhm.
Okay. This land
Mhm.
is your land. From
Mhm.
California to the New
The
York
New York
Islands,
Islands. Mhm.
from the Redwood Forest to the Great Wood Valley. I just think I mixed up the words, but it's a
I
lot of
think.
places in America that you can go to, because this land was made for you and me and everybody, Ray. At least it's
Indeed.
supposed to be. So I think there is this kind of juxtaposition that people have when they think about America, because, and I'll say it, Ray, I know we got World Cup fever. I don't got World Cup fever, but some of y'all listening or watching may have World Cup fever. But I know, you know, all these nations is doing their thing. But to me, America is still the best. We still the best. We ain't perfect, not by a long shot. But to me, I think America is still, or can still be, a land of opportunity, can still be a land of freedom. It's just a question of whether its citizens, and in particular the people in charge, want it to be that more perfect union, want it to be the shining city on the hill, want it to be a beacon to the rest of the world. And obviously, with our current resident at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue, we don't have the best world reputation when it comes to foreign affairs. But I do feel like, you know, 250 years, man. You know, America, you did this thing, man. You did your thing, girl. Like you still the prettiest girl at the ball, even if you're the most trifling, the most raggedy. Like, America is that friend, and every friend group has this friend. And if you don't have a friend like this in your friend group, either A, your friend group grew up and away from that friend, or you might be this person. But every friend group, Ray, particularly you know in your 20s and 30s, you got a friend who you can't stand, Ray Williams. Who every time like is Ricky coming? Damn, I hate Ricky, man. But every now and then Ricky do something good, man. And you like, that's my boy Ricky, man. You know what? You all right, Ricky. A lot of times it comes after like you ain't experienced this, Ray, but comes after a long night of drinking and some chaos that ensued, and you'd have made it through the other side, and you like, you know what, Rick, you all right, man. Hey, you all right too, man. But you don't want to hang out with Ricky because Ricky's an asshole and Ricky causes problems and Ricky stir up the pot too damn much and Ricky think he all that and he might be a little bit of that, but he ain't all that. And that is America to the world. Like, America coming, this raggedy bitch. But then when America come to the party and, you know, it's been a crazy party at the end of the night, they're like Germany, like, you're not so bad, America. Like, you all right yourself, Germany. And that's how I feel America is on the world stage, Ray. Like, we're the obnoxious friend, but we're still a friend, or we can still be a friend.
Yeah, I totally agree. And yeah, I think, some years is like we're more friendly than others. It's like some years, why do I hang out with this? You can question your whole life trajectory. Why do I still hang out with this man?
You know, America be getting on Canada and Mexico's nerves. They're like, we always associated with this dude.
Right.
You know, like Mexico, you gonna get him straight? No, man, that Canada, you the one, Canada, you got to get him straight. They don't listen to me.
Right. Right. They just try to keep me down here. They don't even want me up there.
They renamed my Gulf.
Right.
They won't even let me have this Gulf, cuz.
Right.
America be tripping. Damn.
But yeah, like you said, it's a complicated relationship, but we still gotta stand 10 toes down. And again, to reiterate your point, just because we might disagree with some things that go on within the country does not mean we hate America.
Yeah.
That means we love it. We love it enough to want it to improve and to progress and to be better. So
we hold these truths, Ray, to be self-evident, okay? That all men are created equal, right? And when I meet Thomas Jefferson, I'm gonna convince him to put the women's in the sequel work. I don't know how we got on that Hamilton tangent, but yes, like for all these so-called patriots out there, man, if you're really about America and freedom and liberty and justice and the Constitution, then you should be working alongside folks trying to make this country better, trying to make it that more perfect union, instead of keeping your narrow-minded view of what America is and using that as a bludgeon to beat people over the head with it. If you don't like it, you can leave it. Like, nah, that ain't how it works. Right. We all need to work together to get this place to where it needs to be.
Yeah, it is. It's interesting. We're coming off a week where the Supreme Court just ruled to keep, at least for now, keep birthright citizenship in place as it is. And it seems like folks who claim to be American has lost sight of what being American truly is. Like, it's a nation not only of immigrants, but also of the indigenous folks and of the folks who were brought here against their will to serve. But it's a nation built up from other people joining us. And that's the reason why we don't, like, English isn't our national language, because we're made up of so many different pieces. And I think when I was back in college, I had a professor and they had a great analogy. Instead of calling it a melting pot, because a melting pot assumes that all of us are going to assimilate, and for the most part that's how it's been, like assimilating to proximity of whiteness, right? But instead of seeing it as a melting pot, we should see it as a mixed salad. And
I know your vegan ass love that analogy. Like, ooh, tell me more.
I didn't disagree. I didn't disagree. But it's like, instead of trying to melt things down and make it shape to one substance. Like a tomato is a tomato on its own, and it can also be a tomato in a salad, and it can also provide a different type of flair and a different type of taste within the salad. Like not iceberg lettuce. Use romaine lettuce. Step your game up. Use romaine lettuce.
Okay, hit the romaine on them. Spring mix.
Right. You can get yourself like some feta cheese if you want.
Okay.
Like some Caesar salad if you want. Maybe if you're feeling froggy, since you're a meat eater, ejectocito cut. You
I was gonna say, Ray.
You're a carnivore, brother.
Okay.
You could maybe put some grilled chicken in there if you want to. Maybe some steak in there if you want to. I know people like their bacon bits if you want, but we're all different ingredients, and we all still have our own identities outside of being a part of the country. But that's what makes the country so great.
Yeah, like that. Like I've always had the analogy, and it's similar to what your professor said. But like, yeah, the melting pot theory, to me, that's one of America's biggest lies, is because America has never been a melting pot. America is not something where everybody becomes homogenized. America is a mosaic where all these different pieces, all these different types of, like, you'd have glass in the mosaic, you could have metal in the mosaic, different colors, different shapes, different shades, different textures in the mosaic. But when you step back, it forms one picture, and that's America. And so everything keeps its individuality, but it's also part of the whole. And so that's how I view America. You don't have to completely change yourself to fit into America, because you already fit into America because you're here, man. How about some Australian dairy in the salad? I don't even know what is Australian. I know. Yeah, okay. It took me a second. Yeah. Ray, why is there so much dairy and cream in the milk? Philly boy asked Ray. Philly boy. Why you putting cream cheese in the salad, cuz?
Like, it's more cheese than lettuce, brother.
This is what I call a calcium salad, everybody. Like, Ray, it's just milk and cream cheese and ice cream in this bowl. This ain't no salad, Ray. Philly boy.
Shout out to Mark K 7991 for that. And by the way, you ain't slick, brother Nate. In the number 8 mosaic with a K at Instagram, go follow out your boy.
See
what you did there.
Hey, it's on brand, Ray. It's on brand, brother. Is there nothing more American than forming your own brand, Ray?
Exactly.
We got somebody in the White House selling shoes and coins and Bibles. I can't have my own name fit my analogy, Ray.
That's true. I ain't mad at it, brother. I am not mad at it.